live stream today. Miracle. I gotta find it on here. And then we will get started. It is so cold here. It's normally not this cold in November. It's like 28 degrees out. Like, that's like February weather. Anyway, I'm hoping that this is just a moment and that it's gonna pass. Okay, first person here is Bianca. Current feelings of S for me. May think that you're smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, passionate, sincere, loyal, independent, and strong. Iqbal, love. A new beginning. Got a new beginning that starts here, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That would be a well-functioning, stable relationship. You'll get out of it what you put into it. Listen to your intuition because you may have choices. An earth sign comes in too. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. BJ, love. Right, the love cup here is full. Love cup here is full and things start to move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you may be feeling indecisive about a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but they seem to be pretty sincere. Negativity around love moves into the past, cause for celebration comes in, and you're ready for it. Could be with a Cancer. You also have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Empress, love. Well, you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. That's the first card that comes up around you. You got the Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility, and your journey on the horizon with a committed relationship like a wish comes true. Could be with a Scorpio, could be with an Aries, could be with a Libra. Things change for you for the better quickly. Like immediately things change for the better for you in your life, just in general. Nice. Nice. Lee. Me and Isaac's text last night. How does he feel about us now? I put my foot down on the situation. I would never tell somebody to communicate through text message anything important. Because things don't always come across clearly. It's like he heard what you said, but he's still kind of holding himself back. And he may feel like, I don't know that conversation is going to change much. It doesn't look like anything here is changing. There's not a whole lot of growth or change that's coming in. He may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by things right now. I don't know. It doesn't look like something here is in my eye. I think I would have a conversation with him about anything important in person, and if you can't, at least on the telephone, because the communication through text messages is difficult, and I don't know that the two of you are on the same page. I know that you said you put your foot down, but I don't know what you're expecting from him, because you might not be getting from him what you expect or what you want, or he may be saying one thing but doing another. Gina, what are the Aries' intentions towards me? Why did he come back? Okay, I would be careful with him because there's negativity around the situation, or he's been feeling bad about something. That's why he's coming back. Which is not to say that his feelings for you are not sincere. I think they are sincere, but It looks like something didn't work out for him, so now he's coming back. It's like slow and steady here wins the race. He was feeling stuck. There could have been a third party that was involved, that things didn't work out that great. He felt like the love ran out, so he's coming back to you. I would be cautious with the situation. I don't really trust him right now. It doesn't look like, it looks like he's coming back because of loneliness or because he was upset by someone. Not because he really legitimately wants to reconnect, which makes me nervous because it makes me feel like it's almost like out of desperation that he's coming back rather than sincerity. Ronnie, love. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. A disappointment is moving into the past. Not looking back on the past fondly. Eager for your life to move forward. Passion comes in. Success comes in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Could have a Virgo coming in. A new beginning on the horizon with a Sagittarius. It also looks like a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, comes in with the love cup full. I think you have a lot of new energy coming in 2022. What is happening here? That eye. Ariane, general for today. A wish could come true today. Romance may heat up. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't stand for any bullshit. It looks like you have a Leo and a Taurus around that may be of significance today. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could get news that you've been hoping to hear, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business will come back to you. Sanj, what can I expect in the next 24 hours? Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. A new journey might start. Could be spending time with a Virgo. It also looks like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Got the world at your feet, and a wish comes true. SC, general. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You just might get it. And Aquarius comes in. You got the sun here, happiness, or something happens relatively soon that makes you very happy. Could be focused on a side project, a side hustle, a side business that's ends up being lucrative if you put the effort into it. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around money. Got some money coming in. Moonly, what does the Libra want to happen between us? They're undecided. They have no idea what they want. But they are listening to their intuition. And negativity has moved into the past. And they do have a lot of respect for you. And they believe that there could be hope for growth, change, and transformation. But I don't see a commitment yet, if that's what you're looking for. And I don't see a lot of romance heating up. But they're at least, they're willing to explore the connection. They just don't know exactly what they want. Talia, general. have money coming in. Cause for celebration comes in around negativity moving into the past and money coming in. It also looks like things could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Feeling like life is starting to move forward. You have a Cancer around and a Scorpio that might be of significance. A disappointment moves into the past. You could hear from somebody from your past or run into an old friend. You also may have some nice choices around romance moving forward. And you got the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Not bad. Sparkly smile the next 10 days. In the next 10 days, your intuition is heightened and life changes for the better quickly. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders as things start to move forward. Balance comes back to your life and you have choices and options. And there also may be a little travel that comes in between now and then, or you could be planning it as Sagittarius enters. Might be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Get some money coming in and romance may heat up. Harsha, general for September and October. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, which then brings in lots of money. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around cash. Looks like you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. It looks like you're feeling better respected and better compensated around work and feeling very successful. Mario, messages from the Pisces to me. So she would probably say something, if she were being honest, that she knows that she puts up a lot of walls and she knows that she makes you jump through hoops. And that's what she wants. That's what she wants. She wants you to kind of prove yourself to her, but she really still cares about you. She comes off like disconnected, but with the Three of Cups, she's looking for cause for celebration. I think she wants you to chase her. She wants growth, change, and transformation. She believes that the two of you have a soulmate connection, but yet she plays very, she acts very differently from the way that she feels, and she hopes that you figure it out, which is never going to happen because like women don't realize that that most of the trouble they have in their relationships is their poor communication. They blame the guys because guys usually don't say anything. Thing is that what women do is they play this game of I'm going to do this, 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 and that so that he thinks this, that, this, and that, and it doesn't work. You know, or, you know, you could even see sometimes the questions that I get. Like I have to pull the question out of the person. They have a question, but they'll just throw out something generic, like, what is he hiding from me? That's not the question. That's not the question. There's another question underneath it. So she does a lot of that. Like, does one thing because she wants you to think something, or she does something because she wants you to figure it out. And you can't figure it out because you don't know what she's doing. Any communication from Pisces? I think so. I think you're going to hear from her. Let's see. You will hear from her soon. Probably within the next 3 or 4 days. And then the next 7 days. Okay, next 7 days. A disappointment moves into the past and you may be feeling relieved about something. Perseverance pays off and you may feel like you're seeing some good karma come back to you, or like a situation gets resolved in your favor. Negativity moves into the past. You're not looking back on the past fondly, but you have patience And you're feeling like, you know what, things are going to fall into place for me. You should be feeling pretty decent over the next couple of days. Feeling better respected, better compensated, and successful around work. You got some money coming in. I think that in the next 7 days, too, you'll hear from this Pisces. And anxiety will move into the past, and you could be feeling like the love cup is full. Rochelle, what actions and intentions does the Aquarius have towards me? Well, they may kind of always be leaving you feeling like you're waiting here for your ship to come in. But out of the blue, you should hear from them and communication should pick up, and that should make you feel good or like there's hope for the future. There is room for growth, change, and transformation, but I don't see a lot of romance here right now, and I don't see a committed relationship. But that doesn't mean that that can't happen down the line. It just doesn't look like they're ready for that right now. It does look like communication's picking up, and you should be hearing from them soon, and you may even see them in the near future. Like maybe sometime this week. But it always seems like you're either waiting for more or you feel like they don't step up enough. Jay, does Brianna the Aries think that I don't love and care about her? She knows that you do. She knows that you do. She just, it's like she wants to torture you. And she wants you to prove to her. Like you're going to have to prove it, prove it, prove it, prove it. At some point you may get fucking exhausted and you may be like, you know what, I've had enough. But let's see what happens. Did I do Ariane C for today? I can't remember. Okay, Ariane, you may make a decision to walk away from something that you feel is no longer working for you and a new journey begins. It also looks like you might be feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you've been waiting on news or hoping to hear from somebody, you could hear from that person today. Slow and steady wins the race. Humpy, does SS have romantic feelings for me? A little bit. I think that they may at this point see you more as a friend. It doesn't come up real strong romantic feelings at this point. They could just be starting to develop. Rochelle, what does 2022 have in store for love? You could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You may not be looking back on the past fondly, but if you walk away from whatever's not working, negativity moves into the past, and you have plenty of new energy that comes in. The love cup is full with Sagittarius coming in, a Virgo comes in, a new journey's on the horizon that's like a wish come true. You can find yourself in a committed relationship that things move forward pretty quickly early next year, if you're not in one right now. And it may be something that comes in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, that brings in great happiness. Sun, advice for dealing with the car deal. Oh boy. I'm like the worst person to ask for that. Okay, for the car deal. All right, so here's what the cards say. Don't make any decisions immediately and take time to think things over. it's a good time. The end of the month is a good time because they want to get the sales in. If that's what it is, if you're trying to buy a car, this is a good time. Stand your ground, don't give in, and don't let them burden you or push you around. So if the price is too high, if you're just not comfortable with it, walk away. You'll find it elsewhere. Perseverance pays off. You can get what you need for the price that you want if you compromise a little bit. But don't feel like bullied or pressured, which is what happened to me. I mean, I don't even think that the door closed behind me and the guy had me signing the papers. Don't let that happen. Stand your ground and think it over. You don't have to give them an answer immediately. Lee, me and Isaac got into it over text behind him not coming to see me last night. Was he really in class or with someone else? Okay, was he really in class? Yes, I do think he was in class last night. Aqua, general for the rest of the month. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders and balance is coming back to you. You could be moving forward towards greener pastures. Looks like all of a sudden life may start to pick up. Four of Wands. You could be upgrading a relationship. You could also be redecorating your home, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. The world is at your feet. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business will come back to you, and you may even be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Not a bad rest of the month. Oh, you're welcome, Rochelle. It does sound good. Son, listen to Mel. I agree. These car dealers, like, I'm telling you, the door didn't slam behind me. And the guy, and you know, he said, this salesman sold me my first Beetle. And I remember when I got the first one, he said to me, I'm petrified driving in the snow. I absolutely hate it. And that was one of my questions. How does this car handle in the snow? And he was like, my daughter's 16 and she has one. And I would never put her in a car that I didn't think was safe for the snow, so on and so forth. So when I went back to get the second one, which was like 10 years later, he said to me, oh, my daughter just got one. And I was like, oh, she had one before, right? And he was like, no. I was like, what a scumbag. He'll just fucking tell me anything. And he told me that I had the same birthday as his wife. I bet that's a fucking lie, too. But he sold me the car. But I'm never going to go back there again. They don't make Beetles anymore anyhow. And I'm hoping that this one lasts me forever. Until we have cars that float. I just do not want to take on any, I want to pay it off and I don't want to have any more car loans. But we'll see what happens with that. High Priestess, will I meet someone new soon? You will, yes. Yes, you meet somebody through divine timing. It could be soon, like before the end of this year. A new journey starts, happiness comes in, and it could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Rochelle, what does career and finances look like for me in 2022? Career and finances. Well, it looks good. Overall, it looks like there's general improvement. There's growth, change, and transformation that comes in. Feeling like Three of Pentacles, developing stable relationships with customers or potential clients. Plus for celebration comes in, things move forward. It looks like you're listening to your intuition and things change for the better out of the clear blue sky. Feeling more financially stable and you're ready for it. You also may be very busy, working a lot. Perseverance pays off. If you're a business owner, you may be spending time focused on a business that makes good money before the end of the year. You got the magician that comes in, the ability to manifest new opportunities around career and finances. Overall, you should see a pretty big improvement in 2022. Ronnie, you mentioned Sag, new Sag or the stupid one? Oh, I don't think it's the old one. I think it's a new one. Let's see. I think it's a new one. Sun, messages from spirit. Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. The Magician, Archangel Raziel, you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. The Moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, release the fears that hold you back. Release fears. That's a huge one for a lot of us. Okay, how about Palak? Is there a reconciliation with A? It may take some time, but yeah, there will be a reconciliation. Divine Cancer. Thank you for all my previous and future readings. I just joined you. Oh, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are very welcome. It is my pleasure. Thank you for always being here and for being loyal and supportive. Miss Rosie, love reading for the rest of the year. You could find yourself in a committed relationship here. First thing that comes up around you. If you're not with anyone right now, you may have choices. You've got a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, and a Cancer that comes in. The love cup is full, and you should have some choices. Not looking back on the past fondly, but ready for your life to move forward. And that could happen before the end of the year. Sabrina, what can I expect from Jay this year? Communication, but not much else. Aside from communication, it looks like the timing is poor. The Fool is in reverse. There may be something, there could be an issue around this relationship that needs to be revealed before the situation can move forward. And they don't seem to be putting in all that much effort. Aside from communicating, I don't think anything else will happen. Vicky, general for the next 48 hours. You may feel as if you were treated unfairly by someone, but you walk away from that situation and you leave it in the past. And then with that, negativity moves into the past. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. A water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you may be prepared for your life to move forward. Perseverance pays off, and with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a disappointment may be moving into the past. Alicia, what is P thinking about me? What is P thinking about me? Okay, P may be thinking that you are hardworking, successful, kind-hearted, sincere, nurturing, smart and intelligent, and unique and creative, and that you don't hold yourself back. You're kind of goal-orientated and you kind of move forward, or you're always moving forward. Stacy, how does Sam feel about our connection currently? How does Sam feel about our connection currently? He's a little undecided. There's indecision around the situation. He may also be coming up as like slow and stagnant, and you may find him to be a little bit disappointing. But that energy could shift because there is a new journey on the horizon or some new venture between the two of you coming up. Anonymous, how did Mara J. the Capricorn feel about our talk last night? She felt like the talk was good and it changed things for the better, but there is something around the situation between you and her that she just doesn't trust, that just doesn't sit right with her. I don't know what it is, but there is something that she feels like either you're not telling the truth about or you're not telling the whole truth about. And there's a little distrust between the two of you. I don't know what it is, but Kalpana, angel messages for me. What do I need to do? Okay, let's see. Three of Fire. Abundance. Things are looking very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. You got stuff to do. Nav, Amin and I in December. You might be thoroughly exhausted by this guy. Like, you might feel like it's sort of a cycle and it has ups and downs, and the cycle continues in December. It may be good one day, bad another day, and then you may not be talking. Communication could shut down, and then it comes back in again. It's all over the place. It's kind of frustrating. Gerard, what's my love interest An's next actions towards me soon? I saw her in my dreams and signs keep occurring more frequently than before. I would say communication comes in. I would say communication comes in. Communication comes in, or you may run into one another through divine timing. But I can't, look, I don't really get into the signs thing because we tend to take things as signs when we want to believe something is going to happen, whether it's going to happen or not. And If you're seeing signs and nothing is happening, then I can't tell you that those are really signs. I don't know. I don't look too much at signs, because when people want something to happen, they tend to convince themselves that they're seeing things that are kind of giving themselves permission to stay in that situation. Or I don't know. I feel like it can be false hope. Like I'll hear it, like somebody will reach out to me and they'll be like, well, I saw his birthday and his favorite song was playing on the radio, and then I ran into his mother in the grocery store, and it's a sign, it's a sign, it's a sign. If you haven't heard from this person in the last year, it's not really a sign. If you live in the same town as his mother and you bump into her, not really a sign. If you know what I mean, like, but if you're taking things like that, sometimes it keeps people in that situation of, it's going to happen, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, like it's either here or it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we waiting for? So I would be careful with the signs thing, because people tend to think everything is a sign, and when they're no longer invested in that situation with that same person, they just don't notice. Like I used to always think, like, license plates. I always thought that they were like signs. And then one day I was like, yeah, and what happens? Nothing. So I saw this license plate, it gave me a sign, and nothing happened. So was it really a sign? Or did I just notice it because it was in my head? So I would just be careful with the signs thing. Where am I here? I think I'm on this one. Sister, I feel like T's attitude was the universe saying that I spoke to S, and he'd still be blaming me for taking no responsibility and unawakened to anything that we spoke, because there are the mirror energies. I think that you're right. I think that you're right. I think that he would still be blaming you. I still don't think that he has like grown or matured in any way or evolved. And I think that you're right. I think that it would be very similar. Although I do think that he is shocked he hasn't heard from you in all this time. And I think that that kind of makes him question things. I want this one here. Katie, love reading. Could have a new journey on the horizon. You're no longer holding yourself back. Anxiety and disappointments are moving into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, a Cancer could come in, some good luck comes in, and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you're with someone right now, your current relationship would be moving forward pretty nicely. Nice energy around love. You got success coming in, feeling grounded and stable, and feeling like the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Your love life should be moving forward. Mihak, journal for the next 3 days. You might be feeling like divine guidance has brought you to a new journey or a new beginning. You may feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. An Aries and a Scorpio may be around. TE, general for the next 2 months. General for the next 2 months. Anxiety moves into the past, and so does a disappointment. You could have a new beginning on the horizon. As far as romance is concerned, romance may be heating up and happiness could come in. If you're not with anyone right now, you could be prepared for new energy. A Virgo comes in. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may also be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could have a new beginning on the horizon when it comes to your career, and you might even have some choices. It also looks like you've got paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Plenty of money coming in around your career. Plenty of money coming in and new opportunities over the next couple of months. Maybe even going back to school. You know, it may not be going back to school, but if you were to get a new job or a promotion or something like that, it could be on the job training. Page of Pentacles, though, you may be doing some kind of a side hustle that is like a side business that's all your own over the next 2 months that could bring in extra cash. That may be something that comes up too. You have a lot of nice things happening. Uh-oh, did I lose my spot? No, I didn't. Okay. TD, general for the rest of this week. Anxiety moves into the past. And you could feel like, hey, you know what? I'm sitting here waiting for my ship to come in. But all of a sudden, things may start to move forward in whatever the area of life is. Could be romance. You may be feeling like that. There's a Capricorn around that may be of significance, and happiness comes out over your life before the end of the week. Or something happens that makes you happy, and you're prepared for it. Things are moving forward, no longer feeling stuck. Things are moving forward, so you may switch over from the energy of feeling like, I'm waiting here for something to happen, nothing is happening, to all of a sudden things are starting to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in. You could be spending time with a Scorpio. It also looks like you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. UAF, general regarding the issues with the leasing office. Okay, I don't know what the issues are, but they should move into the past. You should see some good karma come back to you and respect, and things should strengthen and move forward. And it may happen fast. Like whatever the issue is, that it may just like, they may figure it out and things just move forward. Oh, good morning. High vibration for the weekend. High vibration for the weekend. Things could change for you for the better quickly. You might be making decisions that make life move forward fast, and out of the clear blue sky, new energy could come into your life. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have some choices. You could choose to walk away from somebody or somebody from the past that is no longer working for you, because you're not looking back on the past, you're looking forward. Negativity moves into the past, a Libra comes in, and so does some good karma. UAF spirit cards. Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Ace of Earth. Inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. And the Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. Mariana, how does PH feel towards me since our date? Is there any interest or make connection romantically? Yeah, there definitely is. Things should change for the better quickly. You should hear from them very soon. They have a lot of respect for you. They may not be head over heels in love with you just yet, or they may not be ready to dive in that fast. But as far as hanging out, communicating, and seeing where the relationship goes, absolutely. It looks like you may see some good karma come back to your love life in this connection. This person thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, and attractive, and they're willing to give it a shot. You do have success that comes in around the connection. I think things look pretty good for you and him. Let's see what happens with that. Maggie, love reading for the next 7 days. You may be feeling a little bit bored with love. You may feel like the love has run out, or like not all that much is happening. You could feel a little stuck and stagnant over the next week. You may feel like you're doing a lot of thinking about things, but that everything is sort of at a standstill. There is an earth sign around that you may be speaking to, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but I don't see much more than that happening in the next week. Amber, is Chris going to move into my mom's house? Is Chris going to move into my mom's house? Yes, I think so. Or at the very least, the intentions are there as of right now. Yes. Mitchell, general for tomorrow. Energy around you tomorrow is good. It's perseverant and happy. Something should happen tomorrow that makes you happy, and you should feel like life has come back into balance. Weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders, and success comes in. V, did my brother read the message I left yesterday, and what does he feel about it? I don't, I think he saw the message. I think he is prepared for things to move forward, but still feeling a little stuck and not ready yet. It's like they're preparing themselves for things to move forward. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. They're trying to either build up the courage to make things move forward or get out of their own way. They may need a little bit more time. Overall, I would say it's positive, though. TE, does the Gemini's friends and family think we're a good match? For the most part, not everybody's going to agree and everyone's going to have their own opinion, but who cares what other people think? That's, that's too bad for them. Lady Sunshine, general for the next 48 hours. The hard work that you put into something comes back to you. Growth, change, transformation comes in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. It looks like if you've been feeling stuck lately, all of a sudden things could start to move forward in any areas that you've been feeling stuck. It looks like life starts to move forward. A new journey's on the horizon when you listen to your intuition. You also could be feeling a little bit more financially stable too. Summer love, general love. Okay, next relationship you enter should be very well functioning and well balanced. Leaving things in the past that are negative or letting go of things that you can't change. And anxiety moves into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a soulmate connection that comes in out of the clear blue sky that brings success and happiness, and perseverance pays off. It could be with a Gemini. You also may meet them through divine timing. A new beginning begins possibly with a Taurus. There's also a Leo here. I think your love life is moving forward. And you're leaving things that either didn't work in the past behind, and also the negativity with it. Um, Pinkie Pie, have the Virgo moved on from me, and how is he feeling? Has the Virgo moved on from me? I do think that this person has moved forward with their lives. They may think that you're a kind, caring, sincere person, but it looks as if they've moved forward. They've stepped into their strength. They're exploring other options, and they may wish you well, but they may just feel like the time has come to go in separate directions. Anant Preet. Who's... Oh, that's not a... I don't see the question yet. Silent Killer. Can I know what are the Aquarius' current thoughts and next actions? The Aquarius feels like they have choices and decisions to make. They have a new journey on the horizon. They're leaving negativity in the past. Communication will come in, and there is opportunity for growth, change, and transformation around the situation. But they don't really have anything, they don't really have any certain intentions in mind. They just want their life to move forward, and they're exploring new options. MJ for the weekend. Perseverance pays off and things change for the better for you quickly, possibly around a love connection. Maybe feeling like it's functioning really well, and that could bring in some happiness and success out of the clear blue sky. Looks like you may be feeling like you're seeing some good karma come back to your life this weekend, and there's a point where you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that serves you well. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? See, she's sleeping at 9 o'clock. This guy goes in there and wakes her up. That's what happens. Because she's not even sleeping 12 hours. She went to bed last night at like 9:30. That guy goes in and wakes her up. That's what happens. Starseed. How does Corey feel that I cut the connection off? May feel disrespected. Disrespected and has some sharp energy around the situation. Feel like they were treated unfairly. And may also be a little angry about it. But also may feel like they were not given any other choice, or there is no other choice, or that maybe you had no other choice. They may feel like they deserve it in some way. Why aren't these lights working? Oh, I missed one from TE. Can you send the question with a purple heart? If I miss questions that are super chat, if you can just send the question with a purple heart, and if it's a PayPal or a Cash App, a blue heart. If it's a Zelle, a green heart. Because it's easier than me going and trying to find it, because sometimes it's hard to find them. And what is the future between me and AJ? You may be moving past this. You might feel as if the love has run out and you're moving forward with your life. There's indecision around the situation, and you may feel like communication is down or it's not really going anywhere. So you might move forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. TE, is it the Gemini's mother who thinks that we're not a good match? I don't think that she really feels like you're not a good match. She may be opinionated, but I don't think that she really has affected anything in any way. She just might, she may think something and it may come out her mouth. But I don't think that I don't think that she's negatively impacting the relationship. I think that Gemini is pretty strong, where she doesn't let what other people's opinions really faze her much. How about Kiss? Does Kamar still have love for me? I think that this person will always care about you, and they seem to always think of you as somebody special, but I don't think that they're in love with you right now, if that's what you're asking. Beautiful one, general for the rest of the week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well and help to ease anxiety. Looks like a dispute, an argument, and disagreement resolves itself and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A soulmate connection could move forward. It also looks like the hard work that you put into something, work, school, or business related, will pay off. Starseed, what does he want from me now? He's committed. He's in a committed relationship with somebody else? Is that what the question is? He may not be so thrilled with whoever he's with right now. He may be looking, okay, so you may feel like he's treated you unfairly and you may have walked away from this situation. He's not thrilled. He doesn't have much respect for the person that he's with. He feels like he's waiting for his ship to come in. He's looking for things to move forward with you. He doesn't seem to care that he's committed. I don't see a commitment coming in between you and him right now, but he is looking for things to change for the better quickly. He may be wanting to have his cake and eat it too, which, like that's your business. You make that decision, but it doesn't look like he's leaving that other person. It looks like he's not committed. He says he is, or she thinks they are, but he's looking to explore other options. He may not be thrilled. Unfortunately, people tend to be a little bit selfish, and they don't want to leave what they have because they'd rather have their cake and eat it too if they can. So I think that's what he's looking for. And if you okay. If that's not for you, well then good, cut him off. You cut him off and that's going to drive him nuts. Malik, will I marry Absi? I'm not seeing marriage coming in right now. No, I can't say that that's happening. Brittany, is the Gemini going to ask to marry me? Maybe at some point that could happen. If that's your wish, it could happen, yes. Henna, general, sure. Being guided by the divine could bring you in a new business or job opportunity, or really a new beginning in general. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You could have a new soulmate connection come in. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be a Leo or a Gemini. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship would be strengthening and moving forward. T. Yvette, general for today. May feel like romance is moving forward. You could feel like you're seeing a little bit of good karma come back to you. A dispute, a disagreement, or an argument will resolve itself and move into the past. If not today, very soon. You're connected to your intuition. A side business or a side hustle or the hard work that you put into something comes back to you and you have a new venture on the horizon. It also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you may be feeling like things are starting to move forward. May make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. And you could, yeah, you may be focused on a side hustle or a side business and it would pay off. Welcome, Taurus J. Welcome, welcome. Innocent me. Will AKM propose for marriage? I don't see marriage coming in. Nope, not right now. Starseed. I abruptly cut communication off days ago. He thinks it's a phase because we were friends, but I know he wants more. Will he chase me? Yes, he probably will. Yeah, because it drives him crazy that you cut him off. And he wants things to move forward. That's his wish. So he's not going to give up on that. And he could be a little arrogant at times. Harsha, I did that one, I think. I think I already did that one. I think there was success coming in around finances, money, and career. Taurus J, Chris's true feelings towards me. I'm a Taurus and he's a Libra. Well, he's he kind of gives it over to divine timing. Feels like things are just going to fall into place and there's a new beginning on the horizon. Out of the clear blue sky, communication should pick up between the two of you and you should feel like he puts in more effort or like the relationship is better functioning. There's room for growth, change, and transformation. I don't see a commitment coming in right now, but that's okay. We may not be there yet. At the very least, things are changing and improving for the better, so that's positive. I would say this person's feelings are, they're honest. Like they want things, or they're willing to explore the connection. They're not 100% sure of what they want just yet, but they look like they're putting in some more effort in the near future. It looks pretty good to me. I would give it a little bit of time. Yeah, Libra could be a little wishy-washy sometimes, but I think that things are going to move forward with this person. Swara. Why is AJ decides to marry my sister and not me? May feel like the connection is better. I don't know if they feel like it's a spiritual connection or an astrological connection or some kind of a connection they feel is better. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Divine Goddess, what's coming towards me on the love front? Could have some new energy coming in and a wish comes true. You could, I mean, love looks pretty good. You got a soulmate connection coming in, romance heating up, success coming in, and things moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Gemini here, you have a Libra here. You have a new venture on the horizon. Happiness comes in. An air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The love cup is full. Wow, Divine Goddess, that sounds awesome. Very nice. Very nice. A beautiful one. Why is he so hesitant to reach out? May feel like he's in trouble and he's scared or he's afraid. However, he's going to reach out. You'll hear from him. You'll feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. He'll make the decision to reach out. And he could even make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I think he may be working up the guts. Oh, bye, Hannah. Have a nice day. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, Divine Goddess, that sounds fucking amazing. Amazing. Very nice. Anand Preet, will Raj Deep reunite with me, or should I move on? Okay, will we reunite? Should I move on? I would move on. I think it may be time to explore new options. Jalu Ward, can you have a child? Is that the question? Oh, thank you, Divine Goddess. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for always being here and for being supportive. Thank you, thank you. Jalu Ward, is the question, can you have a child? Is that it? Let me ask it. Yes, I believe you can have children. Yes. Starseed, will Corey eventually give up chasing me and accept it? Yeah, he'll give up eventually. It might take him a minute because he's persistent and he could be a little arrogant, but he'll give up eventually if you don't give in. Daria, what will my marriage life be like? Should be a soulmate connection. You should be feeling prepared for it. It should be stable and successful. It may be successful around money too. There's money that comes in around marriage. The hard work that you put into it comes back to you. It looks like a stable marriage. A little anxiety. I mean, look, no situation is perfect, but it looks like it's a soulmate connection that functions pretty well. And it looks like things move forward pretty quickly. I would say that you'll be happy in your married life. T. Yvette, his intentions. Well, right now he's holding himself back, but his intentions are for a wish to come true, make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and success in whatever the situation that's going on right now. So if you're mad at him for something, he may be trying to get back in your good graces and hoping that that resolves itself and moves into the past. And you may find that he's a little bit more perseverant in the near future. He's just not there yet. It may take a couple of days. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for at all? Oh, you're welcome. Starseed, is there a true commitment in the future with us? With you and him? I don't think so. No, because for him, this is all like a game for him. He's got a lot of ego stuff happening, and he does it. If he were to be with you, he wouldn't be committed to you, just like he's not committed to the other woman. I think the best thing that you can do is cut him off, because once you guys get together, he's going to treat you really well until he gets you, and then that's going to be where once he has you, he's no longer going to be pursuing. Then he's going to be on to the next thing. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Kara, do you see me having kids in my future? Children are free will. The ability to have kids is here, yeah. But whether or not you choose to have them, that's up to you. Mel, Will's energy towards my sister after what I shared with him regarding our issues. Maybe surprised. Not that he doesn't believe you. I think he does believe you. But I don't think that he ever saw that side of her. And I think he's a little bit disappointed. I think it's kind of weakened his impression of her. And I think he might need a little bit of time to kind of absorb it all. I think that he definitely believes you. I just think that he can't believe that of her. You know what I mean? And I think he may just need to kind of sit with it for a moment. He's kind of shocked and disappointed and burdened. Alrighty. That's it for me right now. Zara's not here, right? I don't think I saw her. Or Adriana, right? I'm going to go. I hear her in there starting to talk. She must be waking up. And I will, if I can, I will come back on this afternoon when she takes a nap. Otherwise, I'll be on tonight. But it's early enough. She'll probably take a nap. I'll probably see you guys this afternoon. Thank you all very much for being here this morning. The freaking sun here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.